Greetings, Sagittarius. Alexander here for your July Romance Spreads by Galactic Tarot. Thank you guys so very much for being here and all the love and support on this channel. We are going to be having a different format than what you're used to if you've been watching these videos. If you've first time here, and then just disregard this message. And basically this reading structure today is going to be more similar to those of you that have been following me on Facebook. There's going to be 3 cards for the physical and 3 cards for the energetic. So why is this happening? Why am I being asked of this? Spirit asked me to do this because of this gnarly Chiron conjunct Mars in Aries going on right now. So there's this whole wounded healer aspect going on. And I'm sure, I mean, the ascension symptoms and everybody kind of like everything that's been going on has been like really, really noticeable. You know, just for your loved ones, yourself, your process, just to kind of validate what's going on right now and what everybody's kind of going through, and to just give you a little bit of added insight, which might not have the most to do with the romance spread right now, but it still can be very validating. So Spirit asked me to do this, and I was asked to do this past, present, future format, or energetic and physical format instead, so you'd have a little bit more added insight. So we might go back to the regular structure next month, just kind of living life one day at a time. And when Spirit tells me to do it a certain way, I do not argue, family. So I will be also talking about what Chiron represents for the sign of Sagittarius, like a brief overview. My suggestion to you, because it was very validating for myself, is looking at what house Mars is in your chart, and in your natal chart, and then researching what does it mean to have this, this whole Chiron Mars thing going on in that house. It was very, very validating for myself. I saw all these things that I already healed and stopped doing, and then I saw all these things. I was like, oh my God, that's why that happens. And why this is most beneficial is 99% of a healing, and this is what I was taught, and this is what I live by, 99% of a healing is finding out what was going on in the first place. That's when it kind of just can all unravel, and it can all truly, truly heal, and we can just move on forward with our belief structure, creating our reality. So without further ado, I'm going to start shuffling for your 6-card reading for your sign of Sagittarius. While I'm doing that, I'd love it if you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that bell notification. Find out when I go live. There will be live readings coming right to you guys, so if you hit that bell notification, I'll let you know, and then we are there. We can do these free readings for you, first come, first served, as I always say on Facebook. So okay, clearing the deck. So Sagittarius romance spread in accordance with the highest benevolent force in the universe. Let's see what's going on. All right. Bottom of the deck, some sort of decision to be made. Let me leave that face up. So, Chiron conjunct Mars in Aries. I got my little notes here, guys. Chiron conjunct Mars in Aries. Inner wounds being triggered through aggression, attacks on our identities, our values, how we define ourselves. So what that can mean for the Sagittarius watching, so the brief overview, like I said, you really want to, if you're interested in it, you want to look up what house it's in. That's very, very validating. But just a general overview for Sagittarius. Forced to fit into cultural or religious norms. So this could be going on now, this could have been going on while you were a child. Forced to accept, have certain belief values, certain beliefs, traditions, and then also forgiving others. So this is what, this kind of wounded healer is, kind of coming back around and conjuncting so we can find our best possible versions of ourselves. As we heal all this stuff, anybody we come into contact with, if they're going through a similar thing, they're going to just energetically, by having our auric fields do this Vesica Pisces thing, they're going to be able to, share that kind of download, like two computers connecting with memory cards or whatnot. When we've already processed something, we can then process it for the others, even if they're complete strangers. This is how we really flip a planet and, help humanity, is by us being on this path. And it's my greatest joy to be on this path with you guys watching. So without further ado, let's get into this romance spread. What are we getting here? All right, so I got a physical spirit guide trying to talk to you guys. Sagittarius. Deciding whether to go left or go right. Okay. So, all right, let's just get right into it. 1 second. Going across, up and down. Okay. We're going up and down. Sometimes they go straight across, they go up and down. I'm checking. So the first card for physical, we're getting this card that is very not physical. This is the least physical card in the entire tarot. This represents a spirit guide, or another dimensional version. A higher self is one term to call this. But general term is a spirit guide. So spirit is very much so communicating with you, Sagittarius. There's something they want you to know. There's this energetic quarrel going on. So what is this energetic quarrel in your life? Is there a conversation that's not being had? Is somebody kind of walking around like a grumpy person? I talked about this in one of the other videos. It's especially to the people watching this that are in pre-existing relationships and have kids. Sometimes the parents think, oh, if we go in this room and we don't fight in front of the kids won't know. The kids know. The kids can feel everything. So this is basically talking about this energetic, how the energy is being felt by everybody, and this energetic quarrel that's going on. And then it gets right into the deciding whether to go left or go right. So there's some indecision going on, and this is the present moment category. So there's some indecision going on. And then energetic-wise, the whole family is celebrating. So whether there's a family or whether you're looking for something new, there's some decision that needs to be made. And this could be some form of passive aggression. This could be, what have your friends been telling you? Because that's what's coming up at the end of this. What's that thing that you've been doing that you don't want to do anymore? What's that thing that this other person's been doing that just enough is enough? Because I see this difficulty whether to go left or go right in the physical, but I see that the family is celebrating. So this family will be celebrating, everybody will be celebrating, you will be celebrating, this rainbow bridge will be activated when this decision is made. Whether you're going left or going right, or just saying, hey, not attacking the person, but if it is, say, a passive aggression, and the person's like, oh, poor me, just be like, just sit them down, talk to them about it. If this is, and, I always tell you guys, no one's ever triggered you. I still stand by this. No one's ever triggered you. We allow ourselves to become triggered. But, eventually it gets to a point, especially, like I said, if there's little babies around, kids around, that passive aggression isn't cool. We don't want to be, passing that thought structure, that belief structure of normalizing that, so then they have to heal that and deal with that. So eventually, that's what I'm seeing, is that there needs to be some sort of conversation about whatever this thing is. And I was using passive aggression as an example. But basically, this is showing that there's been some energetic conversation or quarreling going on with, personally, or this seems like it's more generalized towards the people in relationships. So for the people not in relationships looking for love, there's definitely something that needs to be addressed and needs to be shifted, because what do we get? We get to the last card in the physical, this death card. This is not a physical death, this is a transformation. And once again, this is this transformation from working with this friend. Who is this energetic friend, this whole you heal me, I heal you. And that's why I was asking you when I could see ahead, what is this? What is this thing that you couldn't decide whether to go left or go right on? What is the thing they've been telling you you've been doing? What is this form of quarreling? Or have they been saying you're argumentative? Or have they been saying that you're passive aggressive, like I gave that example? Whatever it is, instead of just being, that's not possible, like really, really sitting with it and saying, all right, have I been doing this? And then, like I said, if you're in a pre-existing relationship, saying, this person's been doing this thing, I haven't said anything about it, I haven't said or done anything about it, enough is enough. Because that's what I'm seeing, is this was going to happen either way, because this transformation was coming, and this whole you heal me, I heal you, is, so the certain people watching this, maybe that relationship's come to a head and it's completed, and you've done the healing for them, and they've done the healing for you, and this was really more of a friendship. Not saying that has to be the case for everybody, but for some, if you are looking to continue to go forward with this person, there's at least a conversation that needs to be had about this, either muttering or mumbling or what they're complaining about. Are you feeling their energy and they're just not saying it? And I know with some of you, obviously if the person's not awake and you're just saying, well, I can feel it, or it's energetic, and then they project on us like, oh, you're crazy, I'm not doing that, and it in every cell in your body they're doing it. It's time for you to make a decision. It really is, and that's what this card is. That's what this card is showing in the present moment. You've been wondering whether to go left or go right. What is your heart telling you to do? What is your gut telling you to do? What is your soul telling you to do? You can always drop cards yourself and do whatever you got to do, or book a session, do whatever you got to do to see whether you should go left or go right. But I promise you already know. And you being in your happiest state is how everybody around you will be in their happiest state. And that's how you really get what you truly deserve and what you really want. So I wish you the most harmonious and ease of grace transition that there could ever possibly be. And I'll be holding space for whatever this is. Whoever these people are, whatever they've been doing, I will be also holding space that that conversation goes well. And I love you guys so very much. I'll see you very soon for the live broadcast. Please like, please subscribe, hit the bell if you want to. I love you guys so much. I'll see you for the August reading soon, August 1st, and love you so much. Thank you guys.